Alright, hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you watch the one I'm gonna throw up before this. This is just gonna kind of be a test real quick, see if this is something you might want to see. This is flat map. It starts off basically entirely blank except for growing grass like this, and then you have to put everything down. It does start with, looks like it does start with an animal dealer in the shop, and that's gonna be all. And then I did do new farmer like I always did, so it looks like you are starting with some equipment, and you get this land right there. So the first thing we're gonna do is sell all this stuff. And normally I would drive it down to the shop because you get more money, but I don't care about that because I'm just going to put down subsidy signs and raise up billions of dollars anyway first. So we'll sell everything here because we'll decide what we want to get later. Okay, so that's all of the above. Now there should be nothing on there, including a sleep trigger and all that stuff. So now we got absolutely nothing, but we do own this land. So first thing we're gonna do is buy one of the subsidy, well, not one, many of the subsidy sites, and raise up a ton of money so we can buy all of the land. And then I thought it was right in the front. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, we're just gonna race them anyway, so. Oh, and apparently it starts with a couple fields. Does it? Yeah, they're just there. Okay. So it does start with 2 fields. I couldn't remember. So yeah, it's got 2 fields already on it. I turned off, even though it does say plowing, I turned all that stuff off so we can try and, once I get around to, do some fast farming. And then gonna buy, actually now we can speed up time anyway before we jibber jabber. Yeah, we'll just turn it on, don't matter. No crops are growing either, so turn the time up all the way so we can start making a ton of money. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is putting a farm in each corner, basically. Or we'll probably do 3. We'll probably do 1, 2, 3, and then not really planning on doing animals, but we'll put animals down here, just in case I want to do them later. Try and put a little town or something in the middle with our house over there too, and then some sell points around, and then see what room we have left over for fields and how much slot counts we have left over for vehicles. But so yeah, we're just gonna let this money crank for now. How am I stuck? Did I put like a I think I stabbed myself with a subsidy sign. I totally did, because I can't move. Let's see if we can visit the shop. Alright, good. That got me out of that gauntlet. Let's see, now I already got $2 million. Like I was gonna say is we'll go down to the shop, we'll buy a truck of some kind so we can drive to the areas we want to put the farms and stuff like that. Oops, that's not even the right one. Where's the like? So you must have to buy everything from the tablet, and you can just come down here to fix them. Yeah. Looks like it. Unless it's out front. I don't think so. Yeah, so basically you have to... So, we'll get a truck. Because we know we're going to want a truck. Regardless. And we already have $2 million, so we can afford it. So, which truck should we get? This is one where we're going to have to watch 128 on slot count to start off with. This is one, but this is still going to be one of those things where you're going to have to be real careful about slot counts, because everything counts as something. So you throw down a building or a shed or whatever. I think we kind of have to do Bigfoot, right? Because that's one of the newest ones. And I'm wondering if I can, I know you can do some work with it, but I wonder if one of those crazy hitches will fit on it, and it'll be able to do everything with this thing. So, let's change the design color to black. That's about it. And then engine, I think we want the 1100 low. I think that's one for working. And then we'll do liquid filled. I think it's supposed to be for working. Like, if I can remember right from what video I watched a while ago. Whatever, we'll just try it with liquid filled tires. So, now we got a truck. Yep. Turning up for front wheels, four-wheel steering at least. So now we have to buy land. So we run out of money basically. Buy up the whole map. Let's try and go for, well, we're gonna do it all, but we'll just do the corners for now. So we're sure we have enough money, which looks like we do because we already have $8 million, so we probably can buy the whole map already. Then we can sell the subsidy signs, or not, because it still costs a ton of money. To build stuff. Yeah, we got enough to buy the whole map anyway. Oh, mine. See, we're already down to like 1 million. Yeah, there we go. Now we own everything. And it's what time? 9:45 in the morning. head up towards the top corner. Somewhere in this general direction. That's something. Oh, those are my signs. So each farm's probably gonna have to try and do a different thing, but all the buildings will have to be the same. And we should probably try and deviate from what we normally do and do some of the other crops that I don't normally do, like do cotton and sugar beet, stuff like that, that I don't normally do because it takes a while or costs a lot of money to get started or something. So now we're up at the top. Should be. I don't think you can go off the edge anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, wait till morning time and start building again. I don't know why it really matters, because when we pop up the menu to buy stuff, it's gonna pop up way down there by the subsidy signs. But yeah, and actually we can't go to sleep unless I buy a sleep trigger somewhere. But that's gonna be kind of one of the last things. First we're gonna have to put down the farm buildings and stuff, and then figure out where we want our house in town and all that stuff. It's already, whatever, 2:40 in the morning. It'll be daylight soon. Then we could turn down the speed. I think this is the fastest it goes too, so yeah, 120 is as fast as it goes. Almost. Yeah, this first episode, if it even is anything going after this, but this episode is just going to be buying all the land and starting to build the farms. So yeah, we should do some of the stuff we don't normally do, so we probably will do cotton. Like all the sunflower, corn, cotton, we don't normally do that stuff to begin with. So we could do corn and sunflowers and probably forage harvest some stuff too or something. Figure out how to do that stuff, so. But then, so cotton, but then what do we want to do, like, yeah, I don't want to do sugar cane. Or poplars or something, let's see. Probably not. Probably corn and sunflowers and cotton. Yeah, and none of the straw harvest or precision or seasons or any of that's turned on. There we go. That's pretty bright for 7 in the morning. Probably because it's nothing on the map to block the sun. So that being said, time to rock and roll, I guess. So first we're gonna have to start with sheds and stuff. Or let's blitzkrieg look through all the miscellaneous real quick. basically decorations. We're gonna want places to put the equipment and stuff first, and then we can do it rough first, and then we can start going back. And yeah, that's the one I just downloaded. That one's pretty awesome. It looks pretty awesome. I figure that's something you could use for a house, like, because you can have the gas station and there's a garage that you can open, and then there's a staircase. If it lets you put a place, that's what I'm gonna do. If it lets you put a sleep trigger up on top of it, then that would be rad. Otherwise, just put it behind it or something. See how the rest of those. So anyway, sheds. First of all, sheds. So we'll do corn and stuff up here. So we're gonna need something that will fit whatever. Probably a forage harvester and a regular harvester, and corn and sunflowers is what we'll do up here. So we'll need something fairly substantial. These things, they're a lot smaller than they look. They're nice, but they're smaller than they look. These barns are huge. I have that on the other one, and they're cheap. What's the slot count? 6? We might come back to that. Gotta make sure it's tall enough too. These are gigantic, and I have the room now, but yeah, like this, we'll probably go big or go home. So since we're gonna have the money and the room, yeah, there's one at the very end. I don't think I've ever used yet. These ones are kind of sizable. What is this machine shed with workshop? $29 on the slot count. Wow. I don't know if I've ever used it. It doesn't look like it's gonna be tall enough to fit like a harvester or anything in those sheds, though. Just by looking at the picture. So I'm gonna go with that gigantic, even though we have bucket loads of money. This one's, yeah, see, I knew we'd do that. Now we gotta figure out where we are, how we gotta go to get up in that corner. It's lower than, well, so this one's lower on the slot count, and I know it works. And it's still fairly big. Why does it look like we're not going anywhere near the corner? Oh, because we're not, because we're going to the other corner. Stupid. So we're going to need a shed for, this will be the corn and the sunflowers, so we need something that's going to fit. And you got to be careful how far you go back, because otherwise, like this one that's got an open front and back, you won't be able to drive behind it. Well, actually, I wonder how, I'm surprised it's let me do that with Bigfoot being there, but I could put this all the way to the edge here, though, because then you can, oops. Yeah, we'll probably do that somewhere there, because then we can fit, we should be able to fit a forage harvester and a regular harvester in there, and cedar, you can fit a couple things in there. So, but do we want to put 2 just because go overboard and have enough money? Like for example there, it's like, am I gonna have enough room to get behind it? Because even though the edge of the map is there, I should be able to. Let's put 2. Let's go nuts. So these are just simple sheds too. There's no lights or anything to turn on or anything, but they're big inside. The doorway's big. get most stuff under it. So that's that one. So I suppose it doesn't matter, like, if we actually drive there. So now we're gonna do cotton on the other corner, I think. So let's put one of those up. Now we can put one of these other gigantic ones, one of these ones. That should be able to fit hopefully fit a cotton harvester. And some trailers or whatnot, or whatever. Alright, I'm trying to spin the camera around. This is gonna have to be turned too. Where are the doors? Okay, there's one door. There's a couple doors on here. There's probably a door on each end and then one door there or something. Looks like there's a door there. Yeah, there's a long door there. Yep, then the door on each end. And maybe there. Can't remember. Anyway. So same thing. Try and shove it as far as we can into the corner, but give us still room to get out the other end. So this is too far, but let's see how far I'll let you put it. All the way. I'm trying to see if there's a door back there. We're gonna go with no, so there we go, one of those guys. So that'll be cotton in that. And then, oops, the next corner will be, we'll do sugar beets. So same thing, it's gonna have to be pretty big. Because I already know they won't fit in this shed because I have one of those on the other map. It's gonna have to be a pretty big shed to fit like a sugar beet harvester. These things are, that's pretty big. They're pretty tall. Yeah, I think I'll do that one. We'll do one of these again. That might be perfect. Because you can come in from the side with large equipment. Oops. And then it's got a couple bays where you can have the smaller cedars and halm toppers or whatever. And maybe we'll have to do regular crops too in the middle or something. Because this is a pretty huge map. Okay, so you can shove it all the way back there. Just trying to think which direction I wind up facing. I'd rather it face this direction. Slide this over a little bit and we can shove this as far back as we want to. So there, now we got one of those guys. And then animal pens in the other corner, if we so desire to do animals. Chicken coop, cow, horse. Let's see what some of the, yeah, see, like I know I downloaded some, this one looks pretty cool. $80 a day holds 50, 10. 20 a day holds 104. So definitely takes more of a hit, but 10 hours a day, 35. Yeah, both these, but this is the one that looked kind of cool. And I haven't used it yet. So, uh-oh. No, that's right. I just don't see anything else over there. So we'll have to leave room for all of them though, but probably not doing animals. Okay. Lets you shove it back there pretty far. Put one of those guys down. Then I don't normally do sheep, and especially not 250. Yeah, you can see, so we'll get some sheep down here. See, like that, you gotta watch where I'm putting it, or I won't be able to get behind it. Same thing up here. You can only put it so far, you won't be able to get behind it. So do something there. And forget pigs. And we'll do the bigger one for the horses. Throw him down here. Do we want cows? We don't normally do cows, but probably should do something. Cows. Alright. Now, that should be all the buildings and such. At least a start. So that we can end up beautifying, putting in everything else later. Certainly don't have time in this episode, but just kind of get a rough outline for now. Oh yeah, we still gotta put in a house and stuff. Just trying to zoom around to other places and see what they look like. I guess the ones on the top one aren't showing up either, but because I was going to say that the bottom corner is not showing up. This one must be this one just because it has a fuel tank in it. So let's get all this stuff open. Light that's a ramp to go up and down up there. There we go. Camera if there's more than one light.